The Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has commenced investigation to unravel circumstances leading to the ill treatment meted on about 321 passengers by British Airways in Abuja. The FCCPC Director General, Babatunde Irukera, who paid an unscheduled visit to the hotel where the stranded passengers were abandoned, as most of them slept on bare floor overnight at the hotel's lounge, as the airline could only secure accommodations for 150 out of 321 passengers, said appropriate actions will be taken to serve as caution to others.
With respect to what has happened in the intervening hours, we're already issuing summons to British Airways. A little above a week ago, we had a meeting with airline operators in Lagos, and one of the key things we emphasized was that it's very important that they ramp up their crisis or responsiveness management apparatus to make sure that when something goes wrong, they're actually prioritizing how people feel and making sure that people are taken care of the best way possible. Nobody wants to fly when it's unsafe. Passengers would absolutely understand if you say that it's not safe to land an aircraft. They don't want to fly then. But what they expect is, first, you must be transparent, you must communicate and let them know exactly what is going on, and you must make mitigation arrangements or alternative arrangements. That's what seems to have happened here. Even I haven't had the opportunity to speak with any BA staff on ground in Abuja. When you have a crisis of this magnitude, certainly you should have people on ground. I think it is wrong that it is the government or hotel management that is intervening and trying to persuade or at least alleviate the problems of passengers when the airline that they actually had a contract with is missing in action. And so certainly that will be something that will be addressed.
Meanwhile, a passenger who spoke to Channel Network Afrique noted that the 321 on board British Airways were brought to the hotel without notice, as the flight from London could not land in Lagos due to landing facility problem and was diverted to Abuja.
Now, because the people that are coming in internationally, they don't know anything about the country. There were like 3 Caucasian girls on the flight yesterday that were supposed to be meeting people in Lagos. They knew no one in Abuja. I had to pay for them to get into a cab because the bus couldn't take them. I had to pay for my own cab to get here with 2 other guys. So there was no organization whatsoever.
And they said all of us should be here. We all came here, but we only make arrangement for less than 200 people. Either 150. They announced 150 in the plane. Then they announced 180 here. The rest people, out of the 321, we all slept outside. Most elderly people, 91 years, 80 years, children, people on medication. I'm on medication. So many other people, we can't get our medication because they said doctor or paramedical officer will see us here, nothing like that. So this is substandard. It's not accepted in any place, not just in Nigeria, but there are many other people who have also not visited Nigeria. So it is a painful thing. It's not something it should happen. BA is supposed to be a reputable airline, but now it's a bundle of disappointment.
Because all our baggages and everything is in that flight. We haven't got anything, and we've got people on insulin, on medication, and everything is checked in there, and they told us not to take all our things.
I'm still wearing the same clothes. I started my journey from Atlanta, Georgia to Philadelphia on the 11th, then from Philadelphia to Heathrow, London, from London to Lagos, then from Lagos to Abuja. And we were treated like substitute, slave, beggar in our own country. This is not acceptable.
The passenger, however, called on the Nigerian government to urgently intervene, as the hotel is threatening to evict them as they could not make alternative arrangements due to the fact that the management of British Airways seized their passports and their luggage was not accessible. CNN News.